Give me some peace of mind again. 'Cause I've been walking up and floating off the edge. Starting, I think I need the rain, so I can feel something, I only feel the pain. So let me hold you till the end, 'cause I've been holding on to all the words that you said. And if I fall down, I get up again, 'cause I've been holding on to all the words that you said. All the words that you said.
What's up, boys? We're here. It's another early morning, but we're live. If you did not see the test streams or the gaming stream last night, cameras fixed, bit rates fixed, everything's fixed. So, welcome to the new and improved stream. Here we are. Not a lot has happened over the last day in regards to like jazz stuff. But there's something like Delta Center. There's a little video about the Delta Center we can watch. But I figured, I was bored today. I was watching highlights, and I'm like, I was watching Jaren Jackson Jr. highlights, to be specific. And I'm like, we can talk about this. And I'm like, we watch Markkanen highlights too. So I started watching Markkanen highlights, and I'm like, has Jaren ever played with somebody kind of like Lowry? And then pretty much every AI source that I asked, they were all like, Desmond Bane's the closest you're gonna get. Kennard's a better shooter than Lowry is. Desmond Bane's a better career shooter than he is. But when it comes to like everything, size, being able to shoot over defenders, stuff like that, all the AIs were like, Desmond Bane is your best guess. So I was kind of trying to like find Jaren Jackson Jr., Desmond Bane, like pick and pop kind of like situations, but I couldn't really find anything. I could find games of like them playing well, but not really like specific plays of them bouncing off each other. I probably could, if I spent a couple hours, I probably could get like a bunch of clips and made a compilation of it, but couldn't find any specific video showing that kind of stuff. So figure we'll just watch Jaren highlights and Lowry highlights and then just kind of imagine. Because again, I was watching it. It's very fun to think that Darren Peterson and Keontae George and Ace Bailey are additions to these two. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, Darren Peterson's really good. Like, we'll see what happens there, but those guys are complementary pieces to Jaren and Lowry as of right now. So I figure we should look at them specifically. But yeah, we'll jump to the amazing video from the Delta Center. I don't know who construction team put this out, but it's about a minute long. It's nothing crazy.
So behind me, you can see what we've been working on this summer. Massive demolition of the north end from main concourse up to level 6 and rebuilding it. Because of the tightness of the bowl and how close we already are to the back of the nets, that really to get those sight lines to the back of the goal, it really drove that geometry to go up and get those sight lines over the people in front of you. So we've cut out that entire upper concourse suite level at that end. So we've got an extended suite level with a new club. We've renovated the upper concourse, and we've got 2 terrace levels at the north end here, plus another terrace up at...
They're getting rid of the fan zone, dude. What the heck? Not that fucking matters, but still.
Level 6. As well, the gondola is a really unique viewing experience that's going to be right on top of the action, whether it's for hockey or basketball. The main structural work will be complete at the end of this week. And as you can see, they've already started some of the seating tiers on this side. So they'll continue to work through that. And after that, the next milestone will be getting those seats in. When people come into the bowl, when they look at this north end, it's going to be a complete transformation from what was there before.
It's going to be a complete transformation. So they say, dude. I hope we're not underwhelmed here. But so there's that. That's the update regarding the Jazz. That's basically it. Unless I missed something, I'd have to look at like Ben Anderson or some other like insider and see if anything's happened, but that's it. Delta Center is being worked on. Nothing new. Sick edit dropped today by T-Talk. I don't know if I'll get copyright for it. We're gonna play it anyways, dude. We're gonna play it anyways. Shout out T-Talk and this sick edit.
Jaren Jackson Jr. Lowry Markkanen. Keontae George, Darren Peterson,
Sick edit by the boys. Hopefully I'm not gonna get copyright for that. I don't know. Shout out to T-Talk. Shout out Ty. I think Ty made it. Good stuff, man. And then Jaylen Brown. So I don't know if you guys saw it. Ace Bailey was working out with Kevin Durant. I don't know if it was yesterday or today or whatever. So I guess that's an update. I don't know. Ace Bailey and Kevin Durant working out together. And then Jaylen Brown commented, said, "Young Bull next up." I don't know if they have like a sponsorship deal together or like they're both with Adidas or I don't know what the deal is there. But fun that these other NBA players are like, Ace Bailey is good. Like I don't know. It might just be like I don't know the analogy here, but it might just be hype, dude. It might just people being like, he's really good. And he ends up not being great. It might just be me reaching and looking for something to believe in. But I don't know, man. Working out with Kevin Durant, Jaylen Brown, like all these guys are like, this kid's good. So I don't know. It's a sick little edit by Colby, dude. I don't know if you guys know Colby does sick edits for Jazz stuff. I don't know if I really want these jerseys back, but it's more appealing when these two are wearing the jerseys. So I don't know. I know we did the jersey ranking the other night, but these were not even like close to consider. These were at the bottom of the list, maybe the leprechaun greens, but you know, maybe we make it work. I don't know. But yeah, dude, we can watch a little Jaren highlights here. His career high. We're watching both their career highs. Nice little Sophie Cunningham, dude. What is this, USA News? We're not going to get into that debate, dude. We're not getting into that debate, okay? Jaren Jackson Jr. career high 44, and then Markkanen's career high 51. So these are, again, at the peak of their powers. Okay, let's not pretend like this is an every night occurrence for these guys. This is at the peak of their powers. This is like watching Bam Adebayo's 83. Okay, this is not the usual. But it's just fun. It's fun to be like, ooh, this is what Jaren can do, and this is what Lowry can do. So this is almost 4 minutes. We're not going to watch all of the Jaren stuff here, but Lowry's is like a minute, so we'll probably watch all that. But I have been liking these like shorter streams that I've been putting out. These like 10 to 30 minutes. Been working out, so I'm gonna try to keep it in that range, ideally. So we'll skim through these Jaren highlights here. Envision. It looks like Derrick Rose is the point guard in this game. So I hope Darren Peterson can maybe do a little better. I don't know.
This is coming off the loss to Dallas on Monday night. Jaren backing down, banking it off the window pane.
Position to be able to help as we see Jaren here go to work inside the reverse pivot.
Yeah, every half-court possession.
That was a good pass by Derrick Rose. I'm not gonna lie.
Hands. Jaren leads and scores.
And that's the reason why. At scoring here as of late, and with Desmond Bane not being able to play here tonight.
That's the 5th largest share by any individual player in the NBA. That's a massive number the Grizzlies have to work with.
That's a mismatch. Fred VanVleet against Jaren, dude. What's going on here? What kind of a switch happened? What did we miss? What the fuck happened, dude?
The NBA, that's a...
We got the littlest dude in the NBA guarding Jaren. What's going on here, guys?
Massive number the Grizzlies have to work with.
What is it? Of course,
Jaren
attack, dude.
Glass,
of course.
Got the bounce.
They can continue to ride.
Picked up by Jackson.
The dominating on the boards is something that's been too often against this Grizzlies team. As Jaren, though, continues to stay hot on the offensive end. Someone here sitting on 34 points here in 2:40 left in this second quarter.
Aldama sets up Jaren. Works against Dylan Brooks. Yes, the hoop and the harm. Should be a foul on Brooks. Jaren.
I shouldn't have been bad-mouthing Derrick Rose, dude. Even late in his career, he's making hella good passes. Hella good. Great passes, dude.
2 minutes. Put the ball on the floor, and even if it's going against wing players, still able to get to his spot on the floor and finish through contact. Like when the coaches also say the same thing. That means I was doing good work.
Jaren backs down against Dylan. Off glass, yes, and a foul.
And I think for Jaren, he's only missed 1 field goal.
Money for Jaren Jackson. Don't talk to me about here, will you? Jaren spins in a lane, heavy.
He's getting double teamed, triple teamed in most of these paint situations, so it'll be interesting. Again, it would have been nice to have Walker to kind of see how this all worked out, but I mean, having Lowry next to him should be really fun. Again, it's difficult to kind of comprehend. I know we saw 3 games of it, and they didn't really like do a lot of stuff together. Jaren was just figuring out the system, but I don't know, bro. I think it'll work out really well visually. I don't know if statistically or analytically or win percentage or anything like that or all-star appearances. I don't know if any of that will come to fruition, but I think eye test, Jaren and Lowry are going to look really good together.
Test and scores again, 20 for Jaren Jackson Jr.
And what did he do? He turned down the three-point line there. See here, Jaren continues to work inside. Could have gotten another foul with a reach in there from the top, but good job of
same spot, dude.
Open 3.
That's his spot, dude. Top of the
so
key
good
3.
at that trail 3.
Kind of a funky looking shot, wasn't it?
I don't know, it was a push shot and a jump shot all in one.
Oh,
Wow.
Jaren, pretty
Spin,
spin
dude.
off glass.
I know what that.
Hopefully he can teach some of that to Kyle Filipowski. Not that Filipowski can't do a spin move, but like a little more dynamic of a spin move would be sick in his arsenal.
That looks like on the defensive end that then allows him good offense. But how about this? Whoop! And then the quick finish for Jaren on the floor. In this game, to say that in multiple games, we said in the Phoenix game, the Dallas game, the same way for him. They step in the right direction as again, Jaren able to finish over the smaller defender.
For Houston, that's back-to-back 18-point games for him a season.
Was it
high.
top of the
Rodney
3
on
key?
back
Or
down.
top of the key
Out to
3?
Jaren
Not
for
a
3. Around
technically
it
top of the key there, but you know.
Jaren Jackson Jr. another triple. Jackson backs down, double by Van Vliet. Jaren banks.
He was being guarded by Jeff Green, remember that.
And another one, 36.
Still being
Rockets
guarded by
are
Jeff
taking
Green,
9
remember
free
that.
throws as Jaren again on the interior. Unstoppable here tonight. Well, there's 9 free.
Shout out Uncle Jeff Green, but you know what I mean, dude? He's 75 years old at this point. Like, what do we... Of course, Sharon's going to win that matchup.
Free throws attempted. Number 10 and 11. You see here, Jaren underneath the contact there with Jeff Green.
But Houston has been living at the line here in the 4th. Jaren loose with the handle, got it back against Eason. Eason pokes at it again. Shot.
I mean, first off, Tyre Eason's a good defender, but like, that's not great. Let's not sit here and brag that he's getting the fucking ball stolen from him 4 different times on one play.
Eason pokes at it again. Shot clock down to 3. Jaren, desperation 2, put it in.
Foot was past the line. Still cool.
3-piece.
Still nice, but you know what I mean? Like, it's... I don't know if the matchup was great. I'd have to go back and look at the box score of that game and be like, who was playing for Houston? Sengun was in there. I saw Sengun was in there. Dylan Brooks. I don't know. Now, a minute 45 of Markkanen being a beast. Everybody saw this. This was less than a year ago. It was back in November. Might have been October, actually. I don't really know. How's the highlights? Will you tell me anywhere? Will you tell me anywhere? Am I blind? Oh, I am blind. Literally super blind. October 27th. So basically, end of October. He killed it again. But it's another one of those kind of situational beginning of the season games, home game. Still good though. So like again, imagine this next to what you just saw in Jaren Jackson Jr. Okay, this guy is playing off of Jaren and vice versa.
Hand off Walker to Keontae. Here's Markkanen, jumps out for 3. That's a big splash. Another triple to Jazz.
You see Booker dribble that ball. You've got 2 or 3 Jazz players surrounding him.
Markkanen. Wow. What a start. How about the save by Nurk? Down on the baseline. Behind the back pass. Bailey's got it. Passes off. A little turnaround, Jay. Sweet shot. Sweet bucket by Markkanen. Phoenix looks to be moving much better, T, in the second quarter. There's a high floater.
Like the other thing we need to realize here is with Darren or Keontae or whoever's handling the ball at the top, you've got Lowry or Jaren coming up to pick for you. So in fact, you can do flare screens and you double it up, dude. So I don't know. Very fun concepts that can be drawn up for Will Hardy.
And Markkanen has hit the 20-point mark. Phoenix looks to be moving much better, T, in the second quarter. There's a high floater, and Markkanen has hit the 20-point mark. Just feed. Kick. Three. Got it. The drive to kick.
And what I love about that play.
Over the top. Here's Taylor. He'll put his shoulder down. Nice drive. Comes up short, grabs the rebound, puts it up, tapped up, once, twice, and in. And right on cue, he says, you know what? I know this spot pretty well.
Well, Gillespie taking a page out of.
Big and athletic, dude.
He's
Big and
getting the
athletic.
ball placed where he needs to
Lob.
be. And look at this one.
Inside, making it look easy, Keontae.
Well, he said this is that part of the race. This game is like a marathon.
And one.
Oh, beautiful, strong move, Markkanen.
Got to let that ball move right there.
There's Markkanen. Had it knocked
back
away,
up.
picks it up, squares his shoulders, and hits. Oh, what a big
Love to see
bucket.
it.
42.
I don't know why it's not showing the other 9 points that he scored. Showed up to 42, but whatever. Shout out Lowry. Shout out the GOAT. If you weren't aware, dude, he's the GOAT. He's the greatest all time. But that's it, boys. That's it. Nothing else to ramble about. It's fun to think about. It's fun to envision those two together, especially bouncing off again. Darren and Keontae and Ace and everybody else. Yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do tomorrow's stream. I think we're gonna. I don't know. I might talk like Bryce Sensabaugh. I might talk. Ranking the draft assets or players that we have. I don't know. I don't know what we'll do tomorrow. But that is it for tonight's stream. I will be doing Minecraft after this, per usual. Just a little Minecraft spree that I'm on right now. I don't think it's going to continue much longer being this frequent, but I'm having fun. So I'm just like busting it out of the way, and I figure I might as well record it while I'm doing it. But more jazz content daily. And then again, I'm going to do Mammoth Mondays at some point. So expect that. Other than that, I'm gonna try to do some normal videos, uploading some video content at some point. I just don't know what to do. I just like streaming, dude. Streaming's so easy to just like hit record and then hit end, or hit live, hit end. So I guess it's the same thing with record and end. But I do plan to do some video content at some point, maybe like one video a week kind of thing, and streams daily. In short form, I need to keep up to date with that. I have not been doing that at all. So I'm going to try to figure that out and do more short form content more often, at least once a day kind of thing. Yeah, let me know in the comments what you want me to talk about this week. There's not a lot of jazz stuff going on. Obviously, shout out to the night, dude. Shout out to Jazz, man. They're the GOATs. They're almost at 200, 196. I think by tomorrow they'll be at 200, like at this rate, because they were like 180 something yesterday, so they're blowing. Shout out Spencer. Shout out Javin. Shout out Jake. Great dudes. Give them a follow. They're available and everything. And then, of course, T-Talk. I already shouted them out, dude. Shout out Ty. Shout out Talon. Shout out the gang. Yeah. They're at 113 subs. They're moving up, too. Everybody's blowing up. So, shout out to everybody. That's it. Again, you can sub to my channel. It's always appreciated. Again, we're live every night. Content daily for the Jazz. I say this. Do apologize for, like, all the Minecraft content that you're seeing on here. That's not, like, extremely regular. We're a jazz content. We're a Utah sports content channel. I'm just having fun. Okay, you know what I mean. So it's that simple. But that's there. I appreciate you guys. Like, sub. Twitter's obviously down below. Or X, whatever you want to call it. That's down below. Follow that there if you want. That's just jazz content specifically. My TikTok is also down below, but that's just general content there. And then my Instagram is also down below, but that's very little jazz specific. But that's all an option for you. I do appreciate you guys. Yeah. I don't know. Without further ado, comment question of the night will be, what will Jaren and Lowry average points for the regular season combined? So, like, I don't know, if you think they're both going to average 25, then it's 50. You know what I mean? That kind of math. Let me know what you think they're going to be the combined, or what their combined points per game average will be this season. And then comment word of the night will be Shakira. I don't know why, honestly. Type the word Shakira and your hips will not lie. And you'll get, like, I don't know, cool music will play every time you start dancing. I don't know. Enjoy that. Have a good night, a good day, everybody. I appreciate you. Yeah, let me get the song going. Yeah. as always, I will be live shortly after this playing Minecraft. You know how it goes. Again, I appreciate you. In case I don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Mwah! I love you. I love you. I love you. So I can feel something, I only feel the pain. So let me hold you. Woo! Till the end. Mwah!
Why do we feed the fire when we can breathe the flame? So let me hold you till the end, 'cause I've been holding on to all the words that you said. And if I fall down, I get up again, 'cause I've been holding on to all the words that you said.